guys, it's Sadie. I'm here at Riverside and I'm with John, and I'm going to ask him a few questions about working with us. He's been with us for a couple years now. He's a lease purchase driver. Just wanted you guys to hear from one of our drivers. So I'm going to flip the camera around now so you can talk to him. And there's John.
Hey
John,
guys.
how long have you been with us?
Be here 2 years in October.
Okay. And tell us about what it's like working here.
What it's like to work here. A little bit about my background. I've drove before. This is the first company I've ever drove for where I actually tried to purchase my own truck. Probably in all, about 18 years over the road. Hauled a little bit of everything somewhere for somebody. This is definitely one of the better companies I've ever been with. The personal atmosphere inside the office is second to none. The people are great. They treat you good. If they can't figure something out, they'll go to the next person to get something figured out if you're having any issues or anything like that. So I just really don't have any complaints at all as far as my time here thus far at RTI.
And how many miles per week is your average?
3,000, honestly, would be a good average as far as my miles a week. Some weeks are around just right at 3,600. Some weeks are about 2,800. So 3,000 would be a good average for me.
And what do you like about the lease purchase program? Or, what are your thoughts on the lease purchase program here?
Well, I like it because you have several different options as far as how you want to lease your truck. They have the variable per mile lease option or a fixed rate. Like most of your companies have a fixed rate option where you have a set truck payment every week regardless whether you run or not. Here at RTI, they've got the variable per mile lease. So my truck is a 2017 Pete. It runs about 25 cents a mile is what my variable per mile payment would be. So the more I run, the more I pay, which means I pay my truck off quicker. But if I decide I want to take a week off, I don't have a truck payment. So 25 cents plus 0 miles is nothing. So it's really what I like about it. I like the maintenance program. They got a variable per mile charge on your maintenance. It's like 8 cents a mile, I believe. And it covers bumper to bumper, rubber to roof. I mean, it doesn't, anything goes wrong, you wheel it into the shop, they get it fixed. I mean, it's no hassles. Truck's going to be down any length of time, more than 24 hours or so. Man, that puts you in another truck, keep you rolling. That's only happened to me, well, with my other truck that I had, that happened to me once. And it was a pretty seamless deal. I mean, they got me right in another truck pretty quick. So.
And then, what would you say to someone who was considering coming to RTI?
Come to RTI. I've actually recruited 3 people to come here. Unfortunately, one had to leave because of medical reasons, but he came back. He liked it so much. In fact, he finished up orientation here, I think, last week, and has been running, and that's how much he liked it. What could I say? Man. I think the one thing that I sell them most on is not only the lease options that you have, it's the people. Just like Sadie, before she was in recruiting, she was in driver services. And if you ever had an issue, you go to her, or if you couldn't get an issue resolved with your dispatcher, go to Sadie, or you go to whoever's in driver resources now, and man, they fix it up. I mean, there's no hesitation. Have any problem with payroll? If you happen to be in the office and you see Debbie, man, she fixes it like that. I mean, it's if there's ever an issue and they know they're wrong, they fix it right on the spot. It's just, I don't know, it's just good. I mean, everything is just right now. If you ever had an issue that you couldn't resolve, it's, you can take it to the next guy up the ladder. You can go to Josh, or you can go to Sean, or you can go to Blair, or you can even go to Bill, the CEO, the president of the company. I've had the opportunity of talking to him on a couple of issues, and he stopped what he was doing, came around from behind his desk, shook my hand, and talked to me face to face. You're not going to get that anywhere else. I've drove for a lot of different companies, hauling a lot of different stuff, and you don't get that. That's what I sell them on.